had to move. Okay. Hello. I'm Alex Ray. Today, I'm so excited for this shit. Today, we are listening to and watching applicable music videos for Calum Hood's debut album, Order, Chaos, Order. I'm fucking excited. I've heard and we've seen the music video for Don't Forget You Love Me and Call Me When You Know Better, which are the first two tracks. We are going to listen to them again because I think it's important on a full album, especially one that tells a story that we hear everything at once. If you are like, Alex, why aren't you on Twitch? I am on Twitch. I can see my chat. They are not here because the Twitch or overlords have failed their people. If you have not, please subscribe to the channel. Please like this video and leave me comments. I love yapping with you guys. You have no idea. I love yapping. So please talk to me. Introduce yourself. Tell me what you love. What kind of music do you listen to? Have you heard the album before you or did you listen to it with me for the first time? I don't know. Tell me everything. And please come join us on Twitch. All the links are in the description of this video or in my bio on YouTube. And check out my Patreon. If you want to know what your Patreon money goes to, actually, I make music. And making music is expensive if you don't produce for yourself. So pretty much all of the money I make on Patreon and YouTube goes towards making new music. And so it helps me out of time. With that, let's get to the album. So we're going to start with Don't Forget You Love Me. Again, my reactions to Don't Forget You Love Me, it's on the channel. All right, so my reactions to Don't Forget You Love Me and Call Me When You Know Better, the OG reactions, first time I heard them, are on the channel. The first one's its own video. The second one is with Michael kissing Austin. All right, so here we go. This is Don't Forget You Love Me, and the playlist is not in order. Calum. Nope, I don't have time for you yet.
12 a.m. on Taco Tuesday. I'm crying out my eyes.
The first time I heard this song, I was like not sure about it for the first 2 minutes, and then it really hooked me around minute 3, and now it's one of my favorites of all time.
But it's not the same as everything you ever thought I ever could, but never would be.
Also, what a line. I mean, damn.
But I tried not to call you, and I'm scared that you pick up, 'cause I know that I don't want you to. So baby,
I love how in this song, he's like, I keep calling. I hope you don't pick up, or I'd have to own up to everything. And then Call Me When You Know Better is like, you keep calling. And it's like restarting this fire that, I don't have the willpower to stop calling me. Like, I just like really love it. Sets so clearly this like difference at different parts of their breakup or their ending and how he's like changing his mind through it. It's kind of like the stages of grief, Of course you make music to process through what other people have done to you and like things that are out of your control, but we have like ascended when we are processing how we fucked it up and like understanding in hindsight, like, damn, I really blew that shit. Like, I just think it adds so much depth to songwriting. And also that is peak vulnerability. It's easy to write a song saying like, damn, this guy fucked me over. It is a lot harder to write a song to put out there to the world that you cheated or you weren't emotionally mature or you were really locked down or, you fucked something up in some way. You weren't a great friend. You weren't a great kid. You weren't a great partner. So much better.
Well, I was running down the wrong street, wrong time. Couldn't make a wrong right. I was never wasting my time with you.
Oh God, it's perfect.
In the right mind with you.
I got an album to put you on, all right, and it gives me these same vibes. All right, who here? I need you to hang with me. Reliant K. Who remembers Reliant K? I'll give you a few seconds to type out your answer or say, Alex, where the fuck are you going with this? All right, Reliant K. If you like this song, you will like the album Forget and Not Slow Down. All right, trust me, it is not the Reliant K you're thinking of. It's this whole album that was written after like this relationship broke down. It's a concept album, tells the same story top to bottom. It's so beautiful and the sound really reminds me of this. I mean, the perfect fucking song. Truly, what a fucking Andy DeLuca. The perfect. It really is perfect. I actually kick myself anytime I think of like my original reaction being like, oh, I'm not sure about it. I had to get there. It's a perfect song. I have nothing bad to say about it. I take back everything I said. Calum, you're perfect and right. Such a fucking good one. Da 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 da. Oh God, what a fucking melody line. That is so good. Jack LaFrance. Do you guys know why we know him? Do you guys know? Do you guys know why you know who Jack LaFrance is? You know that? It's because he did Mr. Electric Blue. He is the agent in Mr. Electric Blue. Fun fact. It's all coming back around. That's as far. I swear I won't deep dive in it. We've already done this. Yeah, dude, they all know each other. I'm telling you, it's so like just tiny little degrees. It's Kevin Bacon's, like little mini Kevin Bacon's running all over the place. All right, that was Don't Forget You Love Me. The next one is Call Me When You Know Better. I love the dichotomy between those two. Like, what a fucking... Why did I just do that?
Oh, well, I wish you'd go away. Oh, I can see it on your face. When you're staring, ain't spacing, ain't breaking.
God, I love this. I love this.
Never should have hurt you. Don't come on to drown my tears. Oh, but you wish you didn't see nothing. With nothing but your t-shirt, modern time to drown my fears. Why would you call me when you know better?
Something about these songs feels so nostalgic. It really feels like a time that I was in love when I was like 20. It really feels like that. And I think it's because it reminds me sound-wise so much of that Reliant K album I was talking about. Like, it just, something about this feels like I've been here before, you know? This song, Ultra Mike Brain Kim, truly. And I think it was such a smart and interesting and novel move to make Don't Forget You Love Me, Call Me When You Know Better, not only the first tracks on the album, but back-to-back tracks on the album, singles. That's crazy work. Like, you're like, here's your intro into this story I'm about to tell you. I love music. God, I love nerd. I love that I make videos about being a nerd for music. What a world we live in. That's so crazy.
Oh, if I could change you, I would make you love me forever.
What a line.
I'm tired, you're only expecting more. But you're the only thing that's tying us together. I never should have hurt you. Don't go wrong. Oh, but you wish you could've seen nothing.
Damn.
Nothing but your t-shirt. Modern time.
All of his lyrics, all in both two songs that we know so far, I'm just saying every lyric in both of these songs create such imagery. Like, I'm looking out the window, looking through the rain, like you feel that, you see that, like nothing but your t-shirt. You see this girl standing there like in his room, like when they're in love with each other. Like, dude, what a world it creates. I can't get over that. This is... Like, let's talk about this for a second. Let's talk about these lyrics a little bit more in depth now that we've all had time to sit with it. I talk a lot to drown my tears. Not dry my tears, drown my tears. He's like, you can't dry them. Like, it's not... to me, it's saying there's nothing you can do to actually comfort me, to dry the tears, to make the hurt go away. But I can ignore it. Like, I can build up more emotion to make me not feel this hurt as much. Like, I can be with you. We can act like it's gonna last and make the hurt go away temporarily. That's how I'm reading it. Done a whole reaction and deep dive into this one, and that is on my channel with the video of Michael and Austin kissing. That is literally the only descriptor I have for that video is Michael and Austin kiss. That's all. Next up is Sweet Dreams. While y'all been watching me click around here, we are now getting to the rest of the album that I have never heard. Never should have hurt you. I'm going to say it right now. We do a lot of music on this channel. This is on track to be my album of the year. On track. It really is on track. I have like truly from those two songs, we have not seen that kind of musicality, that kind of like world building, that kind of songwriting, that kind of vulnerability in a minute. And holy fuck, it's a good album. For whatever that's worth, Calum. Sweet Dreams lyrics. I just realized that Calum is an Aquarius. Ugh, fucking Aquarius. Drop your zodiac in the chat, please. I need to know this about you all immediately. Nothing but your t-shirt. I'm a Cancer, if you can't tell. Capricorn. Steph, that makes sense that you're a Capricorn. I can't explain this, but it sounds like it could be on like an early 2000s mixtape. I can't understand a word he's saying. Hold on. I got the lyrics now. All right. Okay. Hold on. So we've got Sweet Night. I'm passing under Sugar Nights. Oh, I don't know what to do with this yet. Okay. All right. What we got? What we got, chorus? Let's talk about this for a second. Okay, the chorus is I'm a little fragile when I'm driving too fast. Tunnel vision when I face subliminal crash. Each time that I sleep with a robe beneath my head. Each time that I sleep with a robe beneath my head. What in the Shakespeare is happening? I'm a little fragile. I mean, really, like I think he's not sleeping. I think that's a metaphor. Like, it's like when I am driving, that is when I'm dreaming. That's when I'm like processing things. Like, I get in my car to deal with all this shit. At least that's how I'm taking all of this. Insert like dreaminess. There are no captions. I'm sorry. They are unavailable. We don't have her. Switches. Sweet dreams, don't leave me for the rest of my life. Okay. I like that I'm like translating for you. I have another album to add to you. Okay, so your to-do list is Reliant K, Forget Not, Slow Down. Also, The Mains, Lovely Little Lonely. Those two albums were the most influential albums of my 20th year of being on this earth, okay? They, like, defined my early 20s. And this album is giving me the same vibes. And that is, I think, why I'm so attached to it already. This is such an early 2000s melody. Like, if Hilary Duff would have dropped this, like, the song with the same melody, I would have been like, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, the guitar is really bringing it together for me. Damn, they filmed so many things for this album. All right, like, I think lyrically, to me, it's giving like driving fast and processing, but Naomi said it also gives the vibes of like everything happening so fast around him and feeling unrooted and fragile. Okay, that makes sense. Like, kind of the world's passing you by and there's nothing you really can do about it. Like, you're kind of like dissociated from it all. Let's see if Calum had anything to say about this. What did Calum say about Sweet Dreams? This is probably the most pop-oriented song on the album. It's built around this world where you're aimlessly driving at night on a highway and the world is just passing around you, Naomi. And you're not really feeling like you're coexisting with it. You're by yourself, the car crashes, and everyone keeps going. Subliminal crash, okay. It touches on addiction to depression, to substance abuse, and also observing people that have lived that life and what it's like for them to experience that. Interesting. So like when the world is only your addiction and you're not seeing anything outside of that. Very interesting. Okay, the producer is Daywave and the writer is Jackson Phillips, and this is the same as the last song. I can't decide if Jackson Phillips is Daywave, but Jackson Phillips wrote a lot with Calum on this album and has also written for Daywave, who's the producer. So I wonder if Jackson Phillips is just like his real name. That's got to be him. That's the same guy. Yeah. Okay. It's his project. I see. Okay. So this is a Jackson Phillip and Calum only song. Yeah. Addiction to depression hurts. I think that there is something that not that we enjoy when we're depressed, but you get to the point where you're almost addicted to sitting in the sadness. I feel that really deeply though. And I don't really know why that is. But I've been there. I get it. Kind of a mix of what we thought. Not me and Naomi nailing it together. I'm stuck there right now. Yeah, I know it's not because you want it. You know what I mean? Like nobody wants to be hurt and sad and sit in it, but there is something addictive about that place. I totally get that. It feels safe, I think, if you've been in it long enough. That's true. It's like something to blame too. Interesting. I think this is a very introspective album. I don't know if I'm smart enough for this, quite honestly. Next one's great. Dude, the world they have built, not the Moog. I am so enamored by this album. What in the fuck? I'm pulling up lyrics on this other screen. This is the darkest coffee I've ever seen. Let's talk about those lyrics. Okay, first verse, light behind those eyes, it goes deeper within, it grows on your mind, sun behind the sun, it grows sicker inside, it grows sicker. To me, this is giving, when you keep it on the inside, it gives it power. We see there's light behind your eyes and in your heart, it goes deeper, like you were a person of light. It grows on your mind, sun behind the sun, like there's something bright, but it grows sicker inside. At least is how I'm reading it. And then the pre-chorus is, and times keep spinning around where I keep letting you down. This can't be happening. Yeah, it's like he's like self-sabotaging, but like actively not meaning to do that, you know, like actively mad at himself for doing it. And so I missed the chorus. The chorus, one more head tick and I'm on my way. The night keeps swallowing another day. Damn, I love my baby, but I'm fading away. I wanted to stay. So I feel like I am relating to the lyrics most of this song. I feel like when I'm in the depths of a depression, which I have bipolar, and so they come in swings, like cycles, and it feels that way. It feels like you're trapped in your head. It feels like the days just pass by and nothing has really happened. Nothing has really changed. The night keeps swallowing another day. That is an insane lyric, and that summarizes that feeling so well. I love my baby, but I'm fading away. You just like become absent from all relationships. You're like not yourself. Like who you are and who they love is like not there anymore. And then I wanted to stay. I feel like this could go one of two ways. I feel like the literal sense is like, you know, a termination attempt. But I think on the less literal sense, it is I wanted to show up for you and I wanted to be with you. But like I literally am doing nothing but destroying you and destroying us.
It's lost, turned into smoke. You're on the pins and needles. They're keeping me warm. There's nothing between us now that needs to lie. And time keeps spinning around.
And even in the visualizer, it's like you're watching everything you could be doing. It's like your mind is being like, these are all the things you need to do and want to do. But you can't. You're just fucking stuck. I don't know. This visualizer is giving bipolar to me. I'm not diagnosing Calum. I'm just saying for me how it relates is like the beginning, he's like stuck and he watches himself do all these things and then he can do it. And then he's back stuck and he's watching himself do all these things. And I'm sure we're going to have like action again. That's so interesting to me.
One more head ticking, I am on my way. Then
This is very Luke Hemmings.
Another day. I love my baby, but I'm fading away. I wanted to stay. I wanted to stay.
And then he's gone. Andy, there's Andy. Okay. All right, let's talk about the verse 2. Wish that lingers on. Oh, wish that the wish is what lingers on. It's lost, turned into smoke. You're old, not like you are. You're old pins and needles. They're keeping me warm. There's nothing between us. Now that needs to lie. And then the bridge is when my body is breaking down. I don't want to leave here. When my body is breaking down, I don't want to leave here alone. When my bed is vacant, I don't want to be here on my own. And then it repeats. I wasn't fully connecting with the song and thought we just needed another part. I thought of my dog who passed away a couple years before, about all these beautiful times we had together and how much he taught me about myself and about unconditional love. And this melody started playing in my head, which ended up being the chorus. And then these lyrics came to me. I think it was a little gift from him. Here's the rest of your song. So it became an ode to the conversations that people still have with past ones and conversations with him. You fucking assholes. Y'all knew. Well, y'all know how I am about my pets. And if you've been around long enough, you know that I lost one of my puppies. She went missing over a year and a half ago. And that is by far the hardest thing that I've ever had to go through in my 28 years of living on this planet. And it probably will be the hardest thing I ever have to go through. And so I feel that deeply. Like a little gift, just a little gift from him. The love between a pet is just like this like unconditional soul bond that if you've never had it, you just don't get. Like this next song is called Sunsetter.
Fish out of water,
Oh my god, not the cat. We were just talking about that.
No need for theory, no need to say goodbye. Head rush is flowing, feels like we're starting again. With your arms around my shoulder.
Ah, the imagery again. The imagery.
Living life just like I'm supposed to. What's it gonna be? You and I forever. What's it gonna take? Come with me, sunsetter. I'll steer this heavy ride. Just keep this dream alive and don't let it die.
I hate this album. I love it so much.
Clouds on the ceiling, wanting to separate.
Oh, wow. Clouds on the ceiling wanting to separate. Like it's dark and gloomy and cloudy and they like want to make way for light. But why aren't they? What is it? What is the ending of that thought? It's going backwards. Have I lost it again? trippy.
What's it gonna be? You and I forever. What's it gonna take? Come with me, sunsetter. I'll steer this Chevy ride. Just keep this dream alive. And don't let it die forever.
I have multiple thoughts. Number one, I need to get really inebriated and listen to this album. I mean, absolutely fucking obliterated and listen to this album. Number two, it reminds me, somebody in the chat said this, so I'm not going to credit this as an original thought, but somebody said it's giving Calm, like Five Sauce album Calm vibes. It so is. And I think that's so interesting to now think of all the Five Sauce albums and think of like the different musical and sonic genres or, you know, influences they used, and now to have all of the guys solo music and kind of see where that comes from, you know what I mean? Like now I hear the songs and I'm like, Calum got a hold of that one, or Michael got a hold of that one, or this is Luke's brainchild, or, you know, like that's so interesting. And I wonder if that is how it happened. Third thought, I've never had to think so hard about the lyrics and the concept of an album. Like, I don't know if I'm smart enough for this one, quite honestly. Okay, so like the beginning of that, we come straight into this album with Don't Forget You Love Me. That is track one. And this is like, I fucked it up. I messed it up. Like, I'm calling you back. I don't want you to pick up. I'm gonna have to explain myself, but like, please don't forget you love me. But like, I'm just seeing you everywhere and I know I messed this up. Call Me When You Know Better is kind of the flip side to that, is like, I know we're never going to be forever. I know there's no longevity in this, but you keep calling me. I'm not strong enough to say no to you. So please just like wait until you know that you're not going to like try and reignite this, you know? It's like both sides of that grief. Sweet Dreams is kind of like a general like processing these thoughts. Like I'm driving, like you're stuck in like addiction or depression or whatever it is, and the days are just passing by and you're not even sure if anybody notices, and maybe they don't. I Wanted to Stay is very much like processing somebody who's gone and the love that you had with them. And now we have Sunsetter, and for me, I think it sets the meaning in the very first verse. Like, fish out of water, cat living 9 lives, no need for theory, no need to say goodbye, head rushes flowing, feels like we're starting again. It's like revolving door, you know, like we're gonna live forever. We have 9 lives. Like, we should be dead, fish out of water, like it should be gone, but like we just start over and over and over again, and it's to the point that we know we're gonna start over. Pre-chorus, with your arms around my shoulders, living life just like I'm supposed to. Like, we're back, we've started over, the rebounds happened again. It just happens to be you are my rebound. I should put these on the screen for you, that would make more sense. Verse 2, blue like the feeling, die. I love when people use blue as a feeling or a color to describe something. That is the Swiftie in me. Die in a million ways inside. Clouds on the ceiling wanting to separate and fly. Blood flow is slow and feels like we're starting to end. So the first verse is like we start over again and again. And verse 2 is like the end. So it's like, I think it's like examining the cycle. So like verse 1 is like, every time we start over, everything feels right in this world. Everything is correct. It feels like destiny. Verse 2 is like, every time it ends, each time we start over, I feel like I'm dying. So it's like the euphoria versus the despair. With your eyes fixed on the mirror, living 10 tons under pressure, like you know that she's about to call it, you know, or he or she or they are going to call it. Bridge, which is my favorite part of that song. Have I lost again, bending backwards again, given into the mess, and it just falls apart. So like that examines the between the cycles. So like I've lost it again. I'm trying everything to get you back, and I'm giving into it. Like I'm giving into this absolute shit show just for it to fall apart, and then we're gonna do it again. What a fucking good song. What a fucking good album, dude. Calum said about Sunsetter, I've always loved the chords and the bridge, and I've tried to put, that's the most bass player thing I've ever heard in my life. I've always loved the chords and the bridge and have tried to put them somewhere, but it was never really right. Then I played them after the second chorus and was like, this is exactly what it needs to be. The lyrics up until then, there's a mutual understanding between two people, and the bridge signifies how quickly that can be turned on its head and how quickly your perception of things can change over time. So like you've been okay in this cycle, and then you're like, oh shit, I've lost it. It's an ode to like, if things are great, really appreciate that they're great, because maybe one day they won't look the same. That's where the chaos of the whole bridge. Oh my god, it literally is giving order, chaos, order. Wait, like he tells us in the album title what it's going to be about. It's literally about the chaos, the cycles of order, chaos. We're so stupid, right? Like the album title tells us what this album's going to be about. It's about the cycles of order, chaos, and order. God, you know, we got there. It's okay. All My Affection. Sounds like it will also hurt my feelings. I love that you guys, just every song that I play, you guys are like, this is the best song on the album. I love this song. It has been I wish YouTube could see it. It's been every song. That's so funny. My top fave, my number one. This song's great. It's so funny and I love it. Please keep that energy.
Close the door. Don't come in.
Okay, we have had this is a vast departure from the sounds. This is a vast departure from the sound that we have established so far in this album, but it also fits, and also it is like the middle track, you know, middle-ish track. So that is interesting to me. I wonder what this is saying.
Did the nerves break the skin? Is there a part it's colder than golden, but I will see you all again. I'm a dog, I'm a doormat, while the world, it falls behind.
His eyelashes are so long.
Cried home for no one. I wasted all of my time. I owned, so take everything left of me, anything that you might want. All my affection.
So that's interesting. That last part, I thought that was the chorus, but it took us like a minute and 15 to hit the chorus, and that's so like, I feel it like was such a long build up, but like the payoff was amazing. So like verse 1, close the door, don't come in. Okay, this is giving call me when you know better. Did the nerves break the skin? Is there a path that's golder than golden where I will see you whole again? Yeah, so this is yeah, it's like giving like you're not the same like we're so broken apart now, there's no fixing it, and like is there a time that we can't actually be the same as we were? Pre-chorus, I'm a dog, I'm a doormat, while the world it falls behind, crowded home full of no one, I wasted all my time. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Maybe he's like analyzing what he's done to break this other person. Interesting. Do y'all know how much money that is in guitar pedals around him? There is so much money surrounding this man right now in this shot. It is absolutely insane.
To lose with me from off the street. Shelter me under your love. All I can do, stay close to you.
feel like a lot of this album too is almost like him being outside of his mind, examining his thoughts. Like all of the visualizers and the music videos and even the sound, the production is very dreamy and, 1,000-foot view, and almost like you're just kind of watching the emotions and the conversations like a movie, and you're not like actually a part of them. It feels like distant almost. You know what I mean? Am I being too woo? I'm pretty woo. So the chorus says, "So take everything left of me, anything that you might want. All my affection is all I have to lose." That is a fucking crazy line. "Wave me in from off the street, shelter me under your love, all I can do to stay close to you." So to me, this feels like the final death of this relationship. He is saying, I'm dead. I'm a shell of a person. I am a literal shell of a person. And the only thing I have left is my love for you. And you can have that too. I'll do whatever. It's kind of, we all have that friend, or even it was you, that accepts the bare minimum from this other person and kind of takes this approach. I'll be whoever you need. I'll do anything if it just gives me a little sliver of you. That's what this chorus is giving. Omnipotent. That is, why do I do this? Why don't I let you guys do this? You're so much better with words. Moon said it feels omnipotent. Yeah, like you're just watching. You're on the outside. That was such a good word for that. What a good vocabulary word. Yeah, reminded me of When Facing Things We Turn Away From, for sure. Very dissociative. It's faded in a way. It also gives the visualizers that vibe. Yeah, it's like you're all watching him, I am so intrigued by all this music.
Making friends with tears that fall short. When the dull sounds come to life, circling.
We got a little more driving now with the drums too.
Around your temples, in the drywall of your mind. Did you go? Did I stay? Watching all sensation float away.
The little runs within this melody.
You and me, face to face. God,
I need more of that. I hope it never ends.
Anything that you might want. All my affection is all I have to lose. Wave me in front of the street, shelter me under your love. All I can do, stay close to you.
This song's hurting my feelings probably the most. This one honestly might be taking the favorite spot. I have you guys like ever been so in love that you would give them all of you for just the tiniest part of them? Have you ever been that in love? Because damn, that is such a big feeling. That's such a big feeling. So verse 2 says, making friends with tears that fall short. Damn, there's a lot to unpack in that line. Like, you're making friends with always falling short. You're making friends with the sadness that comes from falling short. You're making friends from the sadness that doesn't actually reach her and that she doesn't care about. When the dull sounds come to life, circling around your temples in the drywall of your mind, you're just stuck. Pre-chorus, did you go? Did I stay? Damn, watching all sensation float away. You and me face to face. God, I hope this never ends. There is such a beautiful pain of God, I hope this never ends. This song is such a good mix of these poetic lyrics and these lyrics that you have to really break down and dissect and interpret, and then a mix of just raw feelings. I think the whole album is great about that. You know, like we have this watching all sensation flow away and then just, God, I hope this never ends. What? This is my perfect. I really am obsessed with this album. This is my favorite album that we have done on the channel. I'm going to say some reckless shit like that. It's so good. I'm going to say it's tied with Face by Jimin for me, because y'all know I can't leave that one behind. That's one of my favorite albums of all time too. It is just, this is just beautiful, and it hurts so good. Tolerated by Taylor Swift. Oh my God, I've just been circling the point the whole time. Yes, Tolerated by Taylor Swift. That is the feeling.
If you need it, makes you feel good. I never leave it. All my affection never gets depleted. Always forever.
And then these shots of him just like dissociating and also, he's either a really good actor or was actually a shell of a human when they were filming this stuff. You go ahead and decide which one you want to believe, aka whether to hurt your feelings more or not. That is a fucking song, dude. Might be both. So the outro, all of my affection, it will always be there. You're always going to have it. So that's so funny, because earlier in the album we were saying, call me when you know better. Like, I want you to stop restarting this. So either this is him saying, no matter if you call or you don't call, you can always come back to me, or whether he's saying, like almost the same thing, call me when you know better. Call me when you know better is him kind of resisting, like, damn, if she'd only stop calling me, like, we can end this for good. And all my affection is saying, actually, I don't know if I want her to stop. I think I'm just going to take these little pieces that she's giving me. All my affection, it will always be there. Do you still need it? Can you even feel it? Damn, does it even mean anything to you? I'm giving you every single part of my being and all the love in my entire body, and I don't even know if you want it, care, or even care about it, or feel it. Hi, Bubba. All right, who wrote this absolute monstrosity? I hope you all know that I say these things satirically. I was listening to a lot of Suzanne Stevens. All right, this all is making sense now. All of this is making sense, and how he treated his vocal and Elliott Smith. So I feel like Suzanne Stevens also like has a very his music is very introspective too. And Elliott, I'm not familiar with Elliott Smith though. Tripling the vocal makes it sound almost surreal, like you're in someone's head. Yes, it's another one where the lyrics are very personal and a bit more esoteric. What a good word. We're just full of good vocabulary words today. It's about giving yourself to something or someone and having that being reciprocated, and how that's one of life's greatest feelings, or it not being reciprocated. Like, I feel like this song is more about, not that I'm going to tell Calum what his music's about, but I feel like it's like wanting it to be reciprocated or watching it not be reciprocated. Yeah, dude, esoteric. It's everywhere. Honestly, is Calum actually just listening to a lot of Taylor Swift lately? Is that what inspired this album? Damn, that's my favorite. That's winning, and like very biased, because I've never heard something summarized like probably the most defining love that I've ever had in my life. Like the one that has shaped all of my relationships going forward. That song summed it up. That's crazy. God, Emily is going to be hearing about this. Told Emily the other day, I was like, do you know, like, my YouTube channel like probably knows you by name now? And she was like, honestly, that's so iconic. Emily's an icon. All right, next one is Endless Ways. Wow, this is also gonna hurt my feeling. Ooh, we like changed color schemes here. All right, does anybody notice that? Last one we had like more warm colors. Now we're going to like blues and greens. this, and I feel bad. I hope this doesn't like bother him. I feel bad comparing it to When Facing the Things We Turn Away From, because it's not like he's like following in Luke's footsteps or like copying him. It's just that that album came first. Like if it were Luke's album, I would be saying, wow, that reminds me of Order, Chaos, Order. You know what I mean? Oh, see, like Endless Ways, I was interpreting that as like the ways that I love you are endless. Like, you know what I mean? The ways that I, you know, need you are endless. But that is interesting, like endless ways instead of endless waves. Don't you love that we're also mentally ill? We're watching a video of this man drinking coffee on his counter.
Someone I know, too familiar, been here before. Sometimes it takes somebody else to get to know yourself. The same for you, the same for me. Open up your eyes.
Okay, like, oh, that second verse is about to fucking wreck me. We're gonna go, okay, like it feels poppier and happier than the rest of them, but it's okay. Verse. Knocking on the door, like I know where I'm supposed to be, just sleeping at the wheel, like I know what's ahead of me. Like he's not, interesting. When I wake, can all my memories fade away because the nightmares and the dreams don't separate? Damn! The nightmares and the dreams don't separate. To me, I'm reading that as like you want something so bad and you've never gotten it or you're not on track to get it, that it has become a nightmare. Like even thinking about it. Pre-chorus, you remind me someone I know, too familiar, been here before. Interesting. Is that in reference to the songs we had prior on this album? Chorus. Sometimes it takes somebody else to get to know yourself. Okay, that sounds like okay and happy and like true. All right. To take your hand and hitch a ride sounds less happy. Why are they hitching a ride? One more dance and one more cry. Sometimes it takes somebody. Endless ways to know yourself. If you just wait, and then you'll see the same for you, the same for me. It still feels sad. It feels like they don't have this person now. It feels like that he had this person that made him learn more about himself and like find who he really is and feel all these great emotions, and now they're not here anymore.
Open up your eyes, I don't want you to miss a thing.
Oh my God.
You to miss a thing. Hit me like a twist in a long lost movie scene.
Yes, I needed this song so long ago.
Fall into the stars, won't let you down. When we bottle up the white noise hang around. You remind me someone I know, too familiar, been here before. You remind me someone I need. I'm the surface, you're underneath. Sometimes it takes somebody else to get to.
I know I keep saying this. This is my favorite on the album. I truly like this one did me in. This is it. Endless Waves, All My Affection, Don't Forget You Love Me. Fuck, then Sunsetter. I don't know. I can't rank this album. I'm so angry about this. But this one, it has the top. This is making me feel things I have not felt in 10 years.
Know yourself, so take your hand and hitch a ride. One more dance and one more cry.
I really like, okay, here are my thoughts in order. Number one, I have not found an album to make me feel the way Forget Not Slow Down and Lovely Little Lonely has made me feel. This is the third album that like makes me feel that subset of emotions, and I can't explain it, but it's a very special subset of emotions. I just know, I don't know. I know like there are a lot of reactors on the internet that are like, oh my God, they know things about production, or they talk about vocal techniques, or they like give you guys educational content. I can't do that. We talk about lyrics, we talk about writers, we talk about how things make me feel, and all I know is that this album makes me feel such profound emotions. I feel like he just like kind of dropped this like a bomb and then walked away, and he's leaving us all to think about these lyrics very unfairly, you know. C-Sedge said this is a full album, not a group of tracks. You have to listen to all of these songs in order. You have to sit down to listen to all 10 songs in order, pull up the lyrics when you do. It's a rule. This is the album of my dreams. Naomi said, love that the second pre-chorus adds 2 lines because the whole song is about getting to know yourself through someone else, but also the lyrics, I am the surface, you're underneath. Yeah. Like, what does that say, though? Does that say, I am who I am because I made this person for you? You know, I assembled this person that I am now to fit you? Is that what it means? You know? And then the outro is crazy. If you just wait, and then you'll see the same for you, the same for me. Let the black star guide you home where you find yourself in someone. You were there all along. You were there all along. Oh, wow. Those last 3 lines change everything, though. Like, you brought out what was there. Not that I created myself for you, or that I created this character of who you see for you. You were actually what I've been waiting for. It's like a star-crossed lover situation. Like it was written in the stars that we'd had to find each other. My heart hurts. Me, Elijah Knoll, and Jackson Phillips wrote this one. David Bowie. I've never said Bowie's name right ever in my life, and I'll say it 5 different ways, and I swear I'm not a moron. And Brian Eno used to do this thing where they went into 2 separate rooms and wrote music, then came back and put the ideas together. Wow, I'm stealing that. We kind of did the same, except me and Elijah did lyrics and melody, and Jackson did track. Elijah did lyrics. See, this is how we usually write. Me and Sid, Daddy, Snake Eyes, usually like handle lyrics and melody, and then John makes the track, and then we converge. We put it together, and it became this beautiful song by chance. This one's a lighthearted love song about finding yourself with another person. He says it's lighthearted. Why are my feelings hurt? Finding yourself with another person. Maybe it is a love song. Maybe I'm just predisposed to all this being sad. Maybe that is interesting. You can really interpret it both ways, though. Lighthearted where? That's what I'm saying. Lighthearted where? Where? The track is happy, but no. I don't know. I mean, I get it. Maybe it is this love song of like telling this other person, like, I've actually found myself through this. Maybe they never left. Maybe we're just assuming this other person is gone now, but maybe they're still together. And that's why it's lighthearted and happy. This is really a brain fuck. I don't think I'm smart enough for this one. Yeah, maybe it is sad and we're all just or maybe it's happy and we're all predisposed to being sad. It's like the falling. I mean, we're on the 7th track and we got the first happy song. Maybe that's what's fucking us up. I have to think about this album for a long time. All right, that was Endless Ways. Next song up is Streetwise. This is the 8th track on the album. Does anybody on my stream want to say this is also their favorite song? And this song is perfect in every way. Next song is Streetwise. Streetwise. You gonna tell me this one's happy too, buddy? We can't even talk about the 5 Sauce ranking their own songs. He's on the back of a truck.
I miss the dark days when we
Oh my God, sleeping with the wait, what was the line? Sleeping with the street beneath my head. This is a callback to Sweet Dreams. It's like the visual to Sweet Dreams. What if all of the songs they did the visualizer? No, that doesn't make sense. But what if they did just a bunch of visualizers for each song and then actually mix them up, and each visualizer doesn't actually go with the song that it's with?
You took me up, fill my cup and drink it slow. My one
you gonna tell me this one's happy too? This one's just like it's a little bop that you can play at the club, and so what you're gonna tell me? Oh my god, just turn this on at 2 a.m. on Broadway, no big deal. All right, verse 1. I miss the dog days when we could never be found. Sky was yellow, our feet would never touch the ground. Okay, this is like about euphoria. This is like euphoria, the best days of our life. I let my head spin, take all the weight up my shoulders. It's over. Pre-chorus. You talk me up, you fill my cup, and you drink it slow. My one and my own. So that's interesting. So like you hear people say you fill my cup, you like, you replenish me emotionally, and you drink it slow, so you don't like. So either that could be like a double entendre. Like on one side, like you don't use me up fast, but on the other side, you are using me up. I'm just not catching it because you're doing it so slowly. My one and my only, you don't hang on, but you don't let go. Damn, yeah, that is what it means. Damn, fuck, this is such a good song too. I'm so tired of this album. So it's like the back and forth, like you're not getting everything you deserve, but it's not per se bad, like damn, yeah. You fill up my cup and you drink it slow. So like you replenish me, but also you're kind of using me up and it's so slow I don't see it. You're my one and my only. You don't hang on, but you don't let go. You're keeping me in limbo. Oh, honey, this might be the place. Damn. Good album. We're chasing moonlight cars in your apartment. We're shooting heaven in the dark. Oh, I read that lyric as he was singing it. Dude, I have never been. This is like one of my favorite albums of all time. Ever. I'm saying I have never felt so much in my life. Body suspended. We're chasing moonlight. And like just how happy. It's not happy because it's over. But like if he says it's happy, we're going to have beef. Body suspended, we're chasing moonlight in cars. In your apartment, we're shooting heaven in the dark. Oh my God, it's like being in love. It's like I am in love with Phil. It's wonderful, but it's like being in love with when you're 21 and like it's gonna fucking go down in flames. Like yeah. Hallucination, that one day this all will be over. Yeah, it's like the greatest love of your entire life. It's never gonna last. Like the syncopation in the drums, bro. Y'all, this is the kind of what am I saying? I'm so out of words. Guys, this is the kind of music that my ex-boyfriend thought he made. Damn. I think he's a ballet now. Okay, that bridge. Let's chat about that. I don't wait. What if our life is just a dream? Meet me and I'm just sleeping next to you. Sad eyes. Painting the town aquamarine. What the fuck, Calum? Streetwise. Wearing your favorite shade of blue. Don't wait. Know every corner of your face. Meet me. You've seen the world. I've seen the sun. Damn. Sad eyes. Don't let the teardrops go to waste. Streetwise. Honey, this might be the place. Some music drops out. Bro. That is like the most beautiful bridge I've ever heard in my entire life. I've ever read in my entire life. I wish I did. Like, honestly, he makes the music my ex-boyfriend thought he made and the music I want to make. Touch that. I need to go touch grass after this. I so desperately. This is like, I need to go buy some like Burnett's. Like, going back to the bridge.
What if our life is just a dream, and I'm just sleeping next to you, sunrise, pen in the dark corner, streetwise, wearing your favorite shade of blue, don't wait, on the corner of your face, missing the world, I sing the song, sunrise. Might be the place.
Oh my god. All right, the outro. Damn, fuck. The outro, will you jump off your concrete bridge and will you dive into me sometime? I've been lost in the deepest feeling and you're pulling me back again. You're pulling me back in. Somebody fucked him up. I don't want to hear fuck all about, oh, it's a really lighthearted love song. And Calum said about this, there's a documentary called Streetwise about these young Seattle kids who were about 12 who went rogue and off-grid and lived their lives on the streets. There's this beautiful scene where a girl is professing her love for this kid and the kid's not that fussed about it. I'm assuming this is Australian slang that I am not hip to, but it seems that he's not into it, is what I'm going to take it as. I just thought that was amazing that these kids had a knowing of themselves so deeply. There wasn't any second guessing going on the back of their mind. It's the one song that isn't totally based off my life. I found great inspiration in it. Wow. Okay. So we learned a lot from this. Oh my God. Hello. I have a special guest. Willow.
Hello, chat.
It's Addison.
Ooh, my friend
we have.
Is looking...
Oh, Joel. Look at him. Look at him.
Oh, baby. Just popping you say hello.
You'll really like this. You should listen to this album.
Okay.
Calum Hood. He's a member of 5 Seconds of Summer.
That guy?
So the reason my hands are all beat up is because we were walking the other day and we went to go walk with Addison and her dog Remy, and Oakley and Willow saw Addison from about 100 feet away and took off, and my dumb ass didn't let the leashes go, and so I just tumbled across the fucking sidewalk, and that's why. So it's kind of Addison's fault.
It was pretty brutal. I told.
Here's the issue. We got 2 songs left. Streetwise is my favorite song on the album. Endless Ways is my favorite song on the album. All My Affection is my favorite song on the album. And Don't Forget You Love Me is also my favorite song on the album. And also Sunsetter is my favorite song on the album. And this is Dark Circles. I invite you to shine. Aww.
It's solid ground just round the corner.
So he's like taking pictures of himself to show he's happy, but he's actually like not maybe, or he's on FaceTime with somebody and like he's smiling because of this other person. I think it's photos though.
You're running a field at 9 to 5.
This is another very influential album in my life is Brandon Flowers, The Desired Effect, and this is kind of giving me those vibes right now. First verse, it's solid ground just around the corner. You're running a fever 9 to 5. My body's exited the building. Ooh, interesting. So that's what we were talking about. This kind of like, you're kind of observing your own thoughts, maybe. Nothing but bad decision left alive. Absolutely right. Life is so lonely without you. I don't feel myself when you're not around. Damn. Okay. Damn. Somebody fucked his shit up.
I fall apart, way down at a traffic light. I cry again, don't wanna get left behind. And it's too
Okay, that pre-chorus, I fall apart, lay down in a traffic light. I cry again, don't want to get left behind. To me, and this is outing me, The Notebook is one of my favorite movies of all time. That is so cliche of me, I know, and that's very Cancer of me, I know. But it's giving that visual of like you're so in love, you lay down at the traffic light and you're giggling and you know whatever they thought was going to happen. That's the imagery I'm getting from it. I cry again, don't want to get left behind though. So the pre-chorus is just basically like I'm falling apart and maybe I don't want you to leave me behind. I don't want to be this thing that you forget about, essentially. So Cancer of me, I know. Isn't that so Cancer of me? I love The Notebook. I cried all the way through it. It's the greatest love story of all time. I'm so ridiculous. So chorus, and it's too late to be starting over. You're already in my mind. When you keep me up at night, dark circles under my eyes. I don't know. It's like I feel like that's kind of a beginning of the relationship thing where you're like, oh, you're so in love, you're FaceTiming constantly till like 4 a.m. But maybe he's more talking about the end, like it's over and he can't sleep because he's thinking of her, and starting over like doesn't even really seem like an option.
And it's too late to be starting over. You're already in my mind. When you keep me up at night, dark circles under my heart. And it's too late to be
double chorus.
over. Set alive. When you keep me up at night.
Yeah, I feel like we're back to the cycles again. So the first part of the chorus is I'm not over you, it keeps me up at night thinking about you. And the second part of the chorus is I'm actually so in love, we're staying up all night talking. You know, it's kind of the flip side of that. I'm so enamored by this fucking album. Hard stop. There's Andy. Andy got some good work out of all this, didn't he? All right, let's look. This one's like perplexed me the most, I think, and I don't really know why. I feel like there's no closure on this album, but I feel like not all stories have closure. You know what I mean? I think that's a thing that we as humans think that we're supposed to always have, is closure on a situation, closure on a relationship, closure when somebody passes, you know, closure on insert whatever, and some understanding to it and some way to rationalize it. And we don't always get that. And I think that also goes into the cycles theme of this, is when it starts over and it ends and it starts over and it ends, you don't get to process like the finality of something. He wrote this about the boys. Really? Did we write this about the boys? Maybe so. Am I just like completely wrong and this is actually about touring and like I love you guys so much and like we're up all night, and then like this one's actually about a fantasy world where the band I'm in, 5 Seconds of Summer, I like that they like had to put that in brackets, like we all don't know, doesn't exist anymore. It's my love letter to the band, where if the band wasn't to exist, a large part of myself would be wayward. So this is my love song to the boys. I hate this damn album. I truly do. I really hate this album. And the beauty of this is he's written a song that can be interpreted different ways. So damn, like they're running the fever 9 to 5. So like all of this, yeah, he's just lost. Bad decisions, 9 to 5. You know, he's falling apart, can't start over, can't find some new life without the band. We're getting, yeah. And now it all makes sense. Now that I have that, and you thought there was a chance it would be happy. Of course not. Of course. Why would I think that? I can't imagine why would. I like, honestly, like, too, my love song to the boys, and he still made it sad. Like, it's not it's not like a love song to like this band. Oh my God, I wrote this love song. It's like, actually, there's a fantasy world where it doesn't exist, and I'm sad about it. Bro, he can't. What does he think a sad song is? Has he answered that? What does Calum Hood think? Like, are we even getting those tracks? Are those locks so in the vault? Like, his manager was like, you literally can't release that song. That is Ghost of You times 1,000. You can't put that out. All right, we're on the last song of the album. It's going to be the saddest song on the album. I'm already going to call it. This is the song I claimed as soon as I saw the track list of the album. This is Calum Hood, 3 of Swords. And for the record, actually, before we go any further, so I know quite a bit about tarot. I love tarot, have a lot of tarot decks. 3 of Swords is like the ultimate heartbreak card. So this is typically what it looks like. This is actually the Rider-Waite version of the 3 of Swords. Okay, going straight through the heart. Typically, this is like massive hurt, probably betrayal, you know, just the ignore this Reddit thread saying it's not as big a deal as people make it out to be. It is. This is like ultimate sorrow, ultimate grief, ultimate pain, ultimate betrayal. You can try and flip it however you want. I don't believe you. Okay. So this is 3 of Swords. I feel like it's like Bigfoot is over the ridge, and I've been like just standing watching him like starting running towards me to crush my head. That's how I feel about this song. I've been just staring at it. Oh, this is gonna hurt my feelings so bad. I'm already mad.
All of the guilt that I've been coughing up, all of the titles painted on the walls, all of the comfort spilling from my car. There's no one there that
He's
can
lost
stop
in the
me.
woods. He is lost in the woods.
Like flowers by the bunch, a good night's rest, anything you want, a peaceful life, everything but us, at our place.
All right, that feels like the pre-chorus. Okay. Verse 1, all of the guilt that I've been coughing up, all of the tar that's painted on the walls, all the comfort spilling from my cup. Ooh, and this is like, I feel like there's a lot of references to the rest of the album in here. So all the comfort spilling from my cup. We had that lighthearted love song that was like, you fill up my cup and then take it slowly. I don't have it anymore. It's spilling. There's no one here that could stop me. Pre-chorus. Shimmering light, flowers by the bunch, a good night's rest, anything you want, a peaceful life for everything but us. Yeah, I mean, I think this is the acceptance song. This is like somebody laid down the 3 of Swords tarot card. You're like, you go to this like metaphysical shop, you ask for a reading about this relationship. There is a cup in tarot too. You ask, that's a good point. I'm too blinded. Okay, this is literally like, okay, you go to some stupid metaphysical shop. I've done this many times. You ask for a tarot reading. The topic you pick is this relationship. She throws down the 3 of Swords and she's like, you're done. You're done. You're dusted. There's no coming back from this. It's not meant to be. You're going to have to start getting over it. That is what this song is giving me.
Did you imagine when we were younger? I wouldn't see it fall, felt like 1,000 years.
Damn.
We put an expiration date on forever.
He pulled it. Yeah, he pulled the card and that was the end of it. That was the end. So 3 of Swords is like ultimate heartbreak, betrayal, grief, sorrow. Bad card.
Expiration date on forever.
Yeah.
Drifted into a mile high of in between.
So it's like he pulled the card and it almost like pushed him away. It's like rejected him. Like, this is do not pass go. This is not meant for you. Chorus. Did you imagine when we were younger, I wouldn't see you for what felt like 1,000 years? We put an expiration date on forever, drifted into a mile high of in-betweens. And so, yeah, so this is analyzing. We've talked about this. This whole album has been about cycles and back and forth and what are we? We're in love. We're not in love. It's never going to last. Oh my gosh, you're staying over again. You called me. Stop calling me, you know. And this chorus is analyzing it. We put an expiration date on forever, drifted into a mile high of in-betweens. This we've gone back and forth so many times.
We put an expiration date on forever.
Down again.
Drifted into a mile high of in-betweens.
So that second verse, letting the senses fail and overload, hearing the voices carry through the hall, saving the faces that I used to know, there's no one here that could help me. It's just like everything fell apart. Like, senses failed. I hear voices, like people are talking to me, but I'm not really hearing it. There are people that are my friends and my family, and I used to know them, but I'm not the same person anymore. At least that's how I'm taking it. And then that pre-chorus changed a little bit, glistening white through the window pane, big green plants taking up the space. Maybe this is the imagery again of this album, and maybe it's talking about the house that they used to share, or like her apartment or her house, and them like remembering what it was like, a simple life for everything but us at our place. So like at our house, it was like perfect and wonderful, and there were all these plants, and the window pane, the light came through it, and it seemed simple, but it wasn't for us. Damn, I hate this song. I truly do. Is there a bridge? Wow, that's a guitar. Yes.
Do you think of me when the pillow turns
And he's getting up again.
into concrete? When you're wide awake, do you wander back? Can you make it still? Are you coming home? And I'll love you close.
Okay, so the bridge, I was reading it. So there's these like little parts in between the speaking. So when you're all alone, do you think of me? When the pillow turns into concrete, which is interesting. That makes me think of like, with the road beneath my head, when you're wide awake. And then between this, it says I should have called. So it's kind of like this back. So I feel like the first two songs make the theme of the album, which is cycles, very, very clear, because they're both sides of the cycle of like, I called her and I don't want her to pick up, to she's calling me now and we're starting over against my will, kind of. And so now it's him analyzing like, I should have called. I should have been the one to call after that second cycle. You know what I mean? Do you want her back? Can you make it still? Are you coming home? And I'll love you close. So now it's like morphing. Like maybe it's not as clear as it was. Maybe he's like thought about it so long and rejected the idea of like it being final so long that it doesn't seem final anymore. I feel like this should be the topic of an English PhD program. All right, what do you say? I really like that Three of Swords is ending the project. We do Calum. We do too, Calum. Because it seems like it opens another door for me. No, not the other cycle. The writing style feels a little more mature than the other songs, and it talks about a couple different things. My childhood, growing up, the house I live in now. It's all about acceptance and over nostalgia and how that can be a little toxic. It's more about focusing my sights on the future. Yeah, so it feels final. It's like accepting the grief over nostalgia. That's a good way to put it. Wondering, I feel like the whole album has been about cycles and regret, and did I do the right thing? Maybe I did the wrong thing. I didn't show up. I should have showed up. And now this is saying, at least he's saying, you can be too nostalgic about those things. You're gonna second guess it forever, and you're never gonna know. Well, kids, that is my album of the year. That is my favorite album that we've listened to on this channel. In a different vein, tied with Jimin's Face, but they're not comparable. But I love them both for different reasons. You know what I mean? This is, yeah, think so. This album is for the overthinkers, Moon said. That is so true. Yeah, I mean, I think it's I think it's a beautiful album. I think it's a perfect album. I think I felt more listening to it than I have a long time. I think sonically, it just like, I just want to hear it over and over and over again. If you put any of these songs on shuffle, I will be under your bed, and it will not be a good thing. You got to listen to this straight through. I think everybody should listen to this album. I love theorizing. Yay, Ivy. I'm so happy. Honestly, Ivy, that makes sense. This is very like Taylor Swift level lyrics. I need to know if Calum Hood listens to Taylor Swift. So that's Order Chaos Order. It's my album of the year. Top 5 favorite albums of all time. Tell me what you think in the comments. I'm going to need a few days to recover from this one. Calum, if you're ever watching this, you made a fucking banger album. Hope I can see it live one day. That would be absolutely great. I'd cry through the whole show. I feel hungover. It's all from me. YouTube, love you so much. Let me know what you think. Goodbye.
You can try, tell me last time with your head.